Hello, my little ponies. I'm Starlight, and welcome to another exciting installment of Fan Chat, where today, to help me discuss girl cartoons, we have our two very masculine and handsome, may I might add.
What are you talking about? I'm Lucina. I'm a girl. You can tell by
I
my
don't know.
picture.
Give it
And
up
I
for
don't
the
know. And I
lovely
don't know if my
DM
pick changed or
Pone.
not.
Give it up for the very lovely DM Pone 3000.
Hello, everyone.
And say hello to a first timer and I believe podcast virgin to Laurel.
Laurel, just call me Lurie, please.
Very well, Lurie. Welcome. I'm glad that you're able to pop your cherry on this podcast. It's always
I have a
fun for first
question.
timers. Yes.
Am I a fox or am I a pone? Did my avatar change?
It probably will be a pony when I upload it, but right now it still looks like an adorable little fox.
Okay, then shapeshifter, I am.
You
I thought
can't do
Starlight
that.
was the shapeshifter.
I am the shapeshifter.
Yeah,
Oh
see?
And
well,
it won't. And it won't.
original
Changeling.
OC, do not steal.
Your OC does not change. It will look the same no matter what.
Uh,
So, anyways, you probably look like a pony in the actual people watching, but to us, you still look like a fox. Happy?
okay.
And yes, Starlight Pony right now is an Earth Pony. That's primarily just because I forgot to draw the horn through the fucking hat. But let's continue onwards. So, girl cartoons. As we all know, girl cartoons has had, unfortunately, a tragic beginning, which shows, like, well, the original My Little Ponies. I'm talking, of course, Generation 2, because Generation 1 was fucking awesome.
I was
And
about to point out, it's like Generation 1 was not bad.
I
So,
like Generation 1. I grew up on that shit.
yeah, it's actually a pretty exciting show, even though, yeah, it was a show meant for girls, but hey, they did a good job with it.
I know, but then you also have shows like, what is it?
Starlight
Pound
versus the forces
Puppies.
of evil.
Does Pound Puppies count as a girl cartoon?
I think it does.
In a way, I mean, it's cute and adorable.
I think it was like both, because I think there was both a main character boy and a main character girl. Ooh, what about that one with the hamsters? That should count as a girl show.
I think it does, but I can't remember the name of that one, though. I think I remember watching it.
Conchuro, I think it was.
Oh, wait, is it like an anime or?
It started off as an anime, and then it got redubbed and like turned into a cartoon.
Hamtaro? I'm not sure.
Yeah, Hantaro, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Hantaro, the cute little hamsters, where they run around being cute, and they have problems like, oh, my flower blew away. Or so and so is lost and it turns out they're just, sleeping in a hole somewhere. So, yeah, so girl cartoons can sometimes be, what's the word I'm looking for? Insulting to females.
Well,
That's
that's
two
one way of putting
words.
it.
I said, what's the word I'm looking for?
Oh.
Yeah, insulting to females. Because apparently there has to be a princess, everything has to be cutesy and adorable and full of pinks and rainbows and, fluffy animals, which don't get me wrong. Yes, girls love colors. We love cutesy. We love animals. We love princesses for some unknown reason. But we also love things like kick-ass fight scenes and violence. You have no idea how much girls love violence. I don't think cartoon people understand this.
I think another word that you're looking for is pandering. So,
Yeah, they try to pander too much to females, and they forget that there's other things we like. Don't
Don't
get me
all,
wrong. There'll always be the girly girl who's like, "Oh, you crushed that butterfly. How could you? Can you think of how you're crushing its fragile wings?" But for the most part, girls are like, "You stole my teddy bear!" and pulls your hair. Girls love violence. We really do. It's a pity that when we get older, we end up turning more to, you know, backstabbing, word pain instead of just fucking
You
change
suck your
anything.
best.
Like, yeah. Oh well. Anyways, the point is that I feel like girl cartoons have gotten a lot better. I mean, like, look at the awesome fight scenes we got with, Twilight fighting T-Rex.
I'm surprised they managed to work in a DBZ fight scene in something like that.
Yeah, I think their only specifications was that she wasn't allowed to full-on hit T-Rex in the face.
Yeah, there was nary a fisticuff.
Yeah.
Although it was magic blasting everywhere, so I'm fine with that.
I actually liked that scene a lot. It was a bit different from the rest of the show. I mean, it wasn't like one hit knockout like they did it with the Nightmare Moon. Taste the rainbow, you know?
Have you guys noticed they haven't used the rainbow powers at all?
Recently, yeah, they're like,
I
oh,
think
let's fight.
I think they realized that the rainbow powers just look really, really bad, and they can't use it as the magic MacGuffin at the end of every season.
Well, they used it once, but it was a dream sequence.
Yeah, and then they used it in the human version movie. What was it called? Friendship Games?
Uh, sort of.
I don't know.
Yes,
They
I think
had
that was
rainbow
it.
stripes in their hair.
I only remember like Sunset transforming. I don't think the rest of them did. Yeah, they
Yeah,
pony up, but that's about it.
yeah, but they
I think they
ponied up
did.
and had more colors in their hair.
Yeah, and they had like stickers on their faces or something like that.
I
Like
think Rainbow
sparkles and
Rocks did
stuff.
that.
Probably. But
Yeah, it was Rainbow Rocks. That it was in the final concert.
Well,
uh,
who knows?
I swear we're going to offend so many people by not knowing what and when happened and at what show.
Hey, I've been rambling in the realms of season one, so this is going to be a little rusty for me.
Aw, it's okay, DM.
I never watched EQD. It just brings me nightmares. I'm scared of them.
It's like now we get awesome shows where yes, like Star versus the Forces of Evil, which is a story about a magical princess from another dimension who fights monster asses.
Yeah, and rainbows
And
can set things on fire.
yeah, although I
That,
think that's just her magic backfiring. But
yeah, but
also,
still.
she's smart and she thinks about things. Yeah, she's a bit ditzy, but like when she kind of realized that, the festival that they were celebrating, what was it? Like there was
There's Muni
one.
Dependence Day, I
Yeah,
think.
you've seen the show. Great.
Oh yes, I
So,
have. It's a great
so
show.
I know, right? Puppies with lasers. And so like in Muni Independence Day, she starts to realize maybe all that she was taught wasn't what really went down. And so, in that logic, it's showing that not only can princesses, love violence, be full of energy and stuff like that, but they can also, be intelligent and
I'm
think.
a bargaining chip. Hello.
You're
And
late,
late
as
as
always.
always,
Ladies and gentlemen, our
Silverstream.
bargaining
I
chip.
love being late.
Bring in the
Yeah.
special black carpet for the one and only.
Fashionably late as always, I give you Silverstream.
Sorry, Starlight Boss, for this podcast only.
But also, I've noticed that there's been a lot of shows that they've been making recently that not only for girls, but are also for boys. I mean, MLP has actually been enjoyed by a lot of boys. By the way, my sister got really mad at me because apparently she wasn't letting Mason watch My Little Ponies, and so he was stuck on season 2, and so I kind of caught him all the way up while I was babysitting them. Ooh.
Did you get him all the way to
Awesome.
season 5?
I did because I had 2 weeks. I was there for 1 week and then I was gone, and then I came back for another week. So I
Holy
caught
crap.
him all the way
The
up.
woman works miracles.
Oh yeah, and his sister had seen the movies, and so I let them watch all the movies together, and so it was fun. They both enjoyed that. Although right now he's into this weird rabbit show, which I honestly don't think is appropriate for children.
Rabbit show.
Yeah, they're like very violent and they speak in like. So sort of voices.
That sounds like the women of Beverly Hills.
Or
Like,
Happy
they're
Tree
very
Friends.
violent, and they're kind of stupid. And there's also the Angry Birds show, which the birds are kind of douchey. I understand that the
Yeah,
pigs are
that's
trying to steal their eggs, which, by the way, never hatch. But they don't have to be mean to them. Like, there was this one where, like, one of the pigs is disguised as a bird and is brought into them. And the three youngest birds realize that he's a pig, but they don't, let on. And so they do horrible, dangerous things and do horrible things to this pig. And then it's as if they're the good party. I'm sorry, even if someone's doing something really bad, that doesn't give you permission to torture them. You know?
I have
It's
no freaking clue what kind of show that is.
it's
Or wait,
Angry Birds. You
yeah,
don't want to
Angry
watch
Birds.
it.
Like, why?
The birds are horrible, horrible creatures, and no child should be allowed to watch it. But my sister allows them to watch it, and so of course I have to allow them to watch it.
Ugh. Well, thank goodness I never got on an episode.
Yeah. So, but the point is that there's more and more both genders for shows. For instance, my niece happens to love the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles show, which both
Ah,
her
they
and
killed
my
it.
sister likes it.
Mhm.
Or how about we could use Gravity Falls as an example? This was a show actually made to be for both genders. Have any of you seen Gravity Falls?
Oh yeah, I'm caught up all the way through, man.
I know, I can't wait for the final episode to happen. I have it on my calendar. Let's
That week
see.
is gonna be the best week of my goddamn life. I swear.
February 15th.
Everything good is coming out that week.
Alright.
especially the new,
And it's the
especially the new
Dalmatian
type
Day on
of
my Dog
weed.
of the Day calendar. I
Mhm.
got Dalmatians and a new episode of Gravity Falls.
And I got Fire Emblem.
I know, I can't wait to see what happens. Ugh, so excited! Why they
Yeah.
choose
But
to
wait,
torture...
Star, I got something to say.
Okay.
I got something to say. Well, for one, you got to remember, pretty much all of TV now is controlled by Disney. They pretty much bought the rights to most of the stations except public access. And pretty much, they've seen that it's very difficult to try and make shows for boys and then try to make shows for girls and then adults, and then it's not easy. So pretty much they tell their writers and productions, just make the show funny. Make it graphic but not too graphic. And the show with the rabbits you were talking about is Raving Rabbits, and I know that because I'm looking right now at one on the floor because I
Oh,
forgot
that's
I
a
had a small
show.
pussy of it. Yes, that was a fun game too.
It was a game, yeah, I like the games, but there's a show.
Yep. And it encourages you to hit your friends.
Yes, but hitting friends is fun. Oh my, how many times? Right, Larry?
Yeah, he uses me every day.
Yes, but when
BronyCon
my
just tweeted
nephew
me.
decides to try and pile drive his sister because he just saw it on the TV show, I say that's not a good cartoon. Also, there's
He just
stupid
needs a
dialogue,
bigger
and the
sibling.
animation sucks.
That just sounds like TV. What do you
Anyway,
want from them?
a decent show with a continuity and plot and, actually be funny. I mean, they're little
Watch Law and
kids,
Order.
and yet
No.
I watched Law and Order as a kid. My mom had me watch it so I'd be cautious of strangers. Yes, because
It's an amazing
very
show.
good
It's
to make
for
your
kids
child
and
terrified that someone's going to break in and rape her or murder her. Not the best choice
well,
on
at
my
least
mom's
it's
part.
better than most shows. Whoa, it's better than most shows, Star. Because think about it. For one, yeah, it's a bit graphic, but here's
They never actually show it, though. It's not like Criminal Minds where they
show
actually
mutilation.
kind of show it. Anyways,
They show mutilation on that show. It's
anyways,
Yeah,
but
I'm
for
still here,
kids.
the point is that you have more shows like Gravity Falls, where I feel like we're at a really good time right now, where people realize that you can't just show us crap and it'd be great. I mean, yes, they can make money on like that rabbit show because it was a video game first. So people will still like the products even if they don't like the show, as long as they like the video game. And if they can get a little more with, that minimum work for the TV show and get little kids to like it, so maybe then they'll want to buy the game, that's good too. That's just, stuff like that. But I like that they realize that they gotta make good content to balance out the crappy content. Because for a while there was no good animated shows unless you watched anime.
Yeah, that's the reason why I kind of abandoned TV when I was younger.
Exactly, right?
You cut out. Oh,
When,
no.
when the best
You know
thing
what?
you can-
I would agree with you. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, when the best thing you find yourself watching when flipping through TV is a Bill Nye the Science Guy rerun or Mythbusters, there's a clear shot that, children's TV is really crappy at the time. Although Codename Kids Next Doors was a good show.
And I was still running back then, so
Yeah, but I think it was only reruns.
well, it ended by
But I would like to. Go ahead. No. Go ahead, Direct Monkey.
yeah, it ended around like 2006, I think. So it was mostly like reruns after that. Although there was that Galactic Kids Next Door thing that I don't know what the fuck happened to that.
Well, it never got picked up.
I thought they were working on it.
They did a pilot for it, but it never got picked up by a studio.
Oh, okay. Thanks for network marketing.
You can go to rainbowmonkey.com though, and if you click on the nose, you can see the trailer for it, and I think the pilot too.
Yeah, I've seen the trailer. I haven't seen.
I'd rather go to Direct Monkey. My thing I want to interject with, you're right about the shows and the people not wanting the crap, but the problem is these kids and man baby and man women, they're the ones keeping shows that are crappy in place. Like, for example, Adventure Time used to be amazing. I used to watch it when I was a bit younger, and it was fun. These past few years, I haven't watched any cartoon except MLP and I guess American Dad and stuff like that. But mainly because even Adventure Time, it's gotten so crappy. Episodes end with question marks when they used to end really, really good. You used to think about it,
But we did get a lot of good cartoons. I mean, but they were now you have a bunch of good shows like My Little Pony, Star vs. Forces of Evil, Gravity Falls. The list can go on and on. Where, when I was little, Cartoon Network was the channel you wanted to watch if you wanted cartoons. Where you had Codename Kids Next Doors, and when then that series wrapped up, then you had The Adventures of Billy and Mandy, and then you had shows that were okay, like Jimmy Neutron, and The Fairly Odd Parents was a good show too, although I wasn't that fond of it in later years, and I wasn't fond of Jimmy Neutron just because of Shane, who irritated me greatly.
Of Shane. Oh, Sheen.
The characters weren't that great. The concept was enticing, and they had some good episodes. Like, I love the one where all the parents are gone, and that's just really funny. But, it's like, as I grow up, I realize you can't just have cliched characters in a show. Eventually, people will realize it, and they get bored. But, then you have, the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, where the characters are always slightly developing, maybe at a very slow rate, but they are developing. And it's funny. I mean, that's an insane concept if you think about it. And it was a great show.
Actually,
that was good for both boys and girls.
Star, I actually have to go against what you just said in light of Article 5-3, line 7. There was a little show full of people that were cliche, but they made it interesting because they mixed them all together and see what would happen, how they would interact. You know what show I'm talking about? Yes, he got it. How did you do that?
I know the show and I know the concept, and I will agree that is where you actually use a cliche to your advantage.
Well, yeah, you can use a
Yes.
cliche to your advantage, but you can't just have a cliche character because you were too lazy to make an interesting character and then think the show will fly. If you're going to have a cliche character, you have to do something to make that cliche character funny. Like Total Drama Island, where you're putting a bunch of cliches together and watching, shit hit the wall because they don't mix. It's
Kids,
like
listen to this podcast,
it's like
Language
putting
Star.
vinegar in with baking soda. Apart, they do very basic things. Put them together, and you got a volcano.
I won first place at that science fair.
So, I guess kid shows, you gotta have good writing. You gotta have decent animation. Even very basic animation. As long as it tells the storyline, I enjoy it. And I just feel like they understand this, but I also feel like eventually they're going to become lazy and we're going to get a bunch of crappy shows again.
Oh, Star, throw crappy shows. It's never been bigger or worse or better. We just get crappy shows. It happens. You just gotta go with the and accept it and say, I'm just gonna watch this good show over here, like Law and Order, MLP, Total Drama Island, Dora the freaking Explorer.
I don't like that show.
How dare you? Dora's never done anything.
Well,
Really?
let's
Why don't you
see.
like the show?
And then
Alright,
silence.
I have 7 nieces and nephews. That show is about a little girl who's about, I don't know, about 6, walking around by herself, constantly getting lost with a pet monkey. First off, it's saying that, oh, she's a little kid. Where are the grown-ups? At least have her sidekick be a bit older. But no, it's a monkey. And then she's constantly having to ask for help. Why? Because she's too young to be wandering around by herself. Also, I think the person who came up with the backpack and the map song forgot that they had to write a song and just repeated the same words over and over again. You don't think shows for little children can't have good songs? I point to Blue's
Look at MLP.
Yeah,
Blue's
Winter
Clues.
Wrap-Up was fucking awesome.
Blue's
Winter
Clues
Wrap-Up
was
was amazing.
I loved Blue's Clues.
Oh yeah, and Blue's Clues.
I mean, yes, they had some things like, or like awesome songs. Like, I haven't watched Blue's Clues in forever, but I guarantee you I could still sing the male song if you asked me to. Hello? No one's going to talk about Blue's Clues?
It's been
I
a
love how
long
you
time since I
expect-
watched the show, so
I think you expected us to ask you to sing, but we're like, no.
It's like,
We're not making this into an MLP episode where
No,
they break into a song.
I just couldn't hear you guys. Suddenly you cut out and I didn't hear you.
we were in stun.
Oh, okay. Sorry. But yeah, like Blue's Clues was an awesome show, and it was made for little kids, and yet people liked watching it together with
It
their
was
parents.
charming.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it wasn't the best show ever. And by the way, the main guy who played Steve did not kill himself. He went back to college, okay?
He went back to college and the dude quit the show, so
Sorry about that.
But they got a new
Oh,
guy
but-
who honestly wasn't as good as Steve.
yeah,
That's it.
that was at the point where I just,
Erica, I just wanted to let you know, you're sort of being harsh to Dora. You know what really happened with that? Pretty much the creator, his daughter was this little Mexican girl who, for one, she really liked playing with her toys, and she used to talk.
Silver, all I'm saying is that it's not a good idea.
She always listen. No, you're not
You're
gonna
just
kill
cutting
this
off.
because this is a nice story.
oh,
So
fun.
Oh.
you're just cutting off. So.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, but it's just pretty much it was based on Little's dream who died at a young age, so he pretty much made honor in her show made the show in her honor, and yeah, pretty much she wanted to do all those things, and she would usually ask for directions because she was too young to even know where she was going. That's why she needed a map. That's why she had a companion to protect her. Technically, that's what they were going for, but it just was a kid show about learning.
Silver, I understand that you like the show, but I don't. I think that it is
What? I don't
repetitive.
like Dora the Explorer. No.
Then why are you defending it?
Cause I can.
I just
Even
think
by
that
intention, it doesn't excuse the fact that it is a likely not good show.
It's an amazing show.
if you've seen one
Intention
show,
shouldn't matter.
don't get me wrong. I mean, I understand that it's a great format for little kids to learn a new language. I just think that it's a poorly written show, and I don't know. I just don't think it's good to show little children wandering around by themselves with a wild animal, even if it is a pet, and I don't know. I don't like what it's showing. Like in MLP, it's fine that the main six go on adventures because they're adults in the show, or at least preteens, I think. I'm not quite sure. We don't know their actual age. But with Dora the Explorer, you know her age. I mean, actually, I think like after she has her quinceañera and like her teenage, like, because there's a show of her as a teenage, I think that show's a bit better because, quite frankly, it at that age, it's fine for her to go around town meeting friends and going on small adventures.
Oh yeah, they
As
had her
a
grow up.
little as a little kid though, I don't think that's a good idea.
Yep.
That is why my little
Yes, it
niece
is.
has a backpack that works as a leash.
No,
Which-
let her adventure. She might
frown
find
upon.
something. What if she finds $100?
No, I frown upon about my sister putting my niece on a leash. I'm not saying you should leash your kids. All I'm saying is that because my niece likes to run away and try to do things on her own and get hurt, my sister puts her on a leash when they go out. Also, she did that
Let
when
her
we were at a
explore.
museum, which I think defeats the point of a museum, but I guess it keeps her from touching things.
Oh, let her explore. When you're young, you're supposed to explore. You get hurt,
But in
that's just the
safe
side effect.
environments. Dora the Explorer goes over a bridge with what I'm pretty sure the troll is supposed to represent a pedophile.
No, God. Oh
You
my
a
goodness.
fox that tries to
No.
steal her stuff. You know, it's like
The
the only thing is that she's at least constantly running into people that she knows, which I like to think they're there to like make sure she gets where she's supposed to go. Like she does have friends occasionally join her, and her older cousin Diego.
that fool. He was. Oh, these days are too touchy and too soft. I understand the world's scary and there's a lot of scary stuff out there today. But you got to understand, kids need to explore. They need to learn. Yeah, of course, you'll have safety rules for them. Kids don't want their kid getting scraped or cut or anything. I would be proud if my kid had a broken arm, like from exploring, because at least they learn. You know, they were like, okay, that's bad. Yes,
I'm not
that's
saying
gonna take me
kids
to the
shouldn't
hospital now. But it's
explore.
like,
I'm saying at that age they should have adult supervision to make sure they're safe.
Either adult supervision or other kids to hang out with them. Dora just hangs out with a monkey.
Exactly. And occasionally she has like a blue buffalo or like an anteater or something join them. Or her cousin Diego. Which again, I'm fine with the episodes where her cousin Diego joins her. Because he's older than her.
no, he's a fool. I wouldn't trust him with anything.
I beg your pardon, he is a very successful animal protector.
Guys,
Yeah.
you know what just popped into my head?
Oh, here.
What?
They should change Dora's map to a GPS.
No, I think she actually has the map app on her phone for the teenager show.
Oh.
I can't remember.
Map
I wasn't
app
really
on her
paying
phone.
attention that much. No,
Hey,
it was like she
Siri,
clicked it
upgraded.
and
Get
like
to
the map
California.
came up and it was like it did the little map song. And it was like I don't know. I wasn't paying attention, okay? I zoned out because
No,
it's
no,
actually
guys,
not.
it would be just funny. Imagine. Can you show me where the door is? Go straight. I mean, as in like that. And
You ever
Turn
see
left.
she's just
Do you
yeah.
ever wonder
Turn
if
left.
like Dora the Explorer is like insane and like were the voices inside her head telling her what to do?
She's
I don't
really
know.
What
just
if, what if she's bipolar and like we're the voices that tell her what to do and what not to do? What if we decided to make her go on the wrong path one day?
You know,
That's
there was
funny.
actually a theory.
Like go off her drugs. Don't
Actually,
take that path, Dora.
Isn't that a robot chicken sketch?
I don't know. There probably is a Dora
Yeah, it is.
Explorer chicken sketch.
What happened? There were a few Dora the Explorer sketches on that show.
Yeah, I watched two. I only
And
watched
one
two of
was
them.
There was one where we made her take a really bad path, and then like there was another one for her quinceañera where like she did booze and ecstasy and then jumped off a building.
Yeah, that was the one I remembered.
yeah.
DM, can you keep the conversation going real quick? I need to get some more tea.
That was about the.
DM,
I
what
gotta
about
catch up
Silver
the
Screen?
game.
Oh,
we're gonna
so
make
now
a
you do
vlog
need
or
Source
something.
Screen.
I did a what now?
Why
Okay.
didn't she ask me to keep the conversation going?
It was one of us, but I think I'm gonna be here for a bit. All right, I'm gonna be. Let's see, Dora the Explorer.
Go ahead,
Wait.
esteemed leader. What's
Wait.
next?
Wait, I'm going with Dora the Explorer. Huh, I haven't watched that show in a long fucking time.
I have not watched it in a long time either.
Is that
I
show still
promise.
going on? Even?
Yes, it is. It's actually on 3 networks. Remember the
Like-
latest?
Is it the adult version or not the adult, the teenager version, or is it still her kid version?
I don't ask me. People listen
That
to
one. But even back then, I still thought that show was pretty bad. It's a full-on pandering kids show. Like, do you know what we're supposed to learn here? Good!
Yeah, I used to scream at the TV. I'm
And
like,
was
you idiot! It's right there!
the long pauses bothered the hell out of me. It's like, I'm not fucking stupid.
It's like every time she stares at you, she takes 1 milligram of your soul. 1 ounce, whatever. I don't know the measuring system you use, but pick the right shape of the key.
I'm just like, yeah, that's right.
Very good.
Wait, actually, Larry, they have that in Latvia. They have Dora the Explorer.
I'm back.
I think they do, but I know they have in Russia where she's Dasha. Her name is Dasha, not Dora.
I wonder if they have a version of.
Dasha the Soviet.
I wonder if in Mexico they have a version of her teaching English.
I think they would, actually.
It's like the polar opposite of what it is here.
Where's the border? I couldn't resist.
Oh, goodness me.
I will slap you, Silver.
Yeah, please do.
I have children who watch this podcast. I actually
Oh
don't
well,
know.
they will learn.
Oh.
I remember my class was watching it together one time. It was
There was-
hilarious because it's calms down. She was like, relax, it's just a show, she can't hear you. You're like, wait.
Oh my god. And then we were censored by the monitors. The powers that be. Oh, hey, Star. I'm gonna head out. I gotta take care of something. Or I gotta watch the game, actually.
Okay.
Does this game include going to the bathroom?
No, it's football.
Okay.
I thought.
By the way, I'm a Jets fan.
Didn't we
Yeah.
already have the Super Bowl this year?
Well, it is this year.
No.
It's coming up in a few weeks.
Yeah. Sorry, I gotta teach you about football.
All right. In the end, Friendship is Magic is a great girl show. A So Star versus the Forces of Evil. Fuck Dora the Explorer. And Let me think of what else. I heard Steven Universe is good too.
Hey,
Oh, no, 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 no. I will never watch that show in my life.
And
hey,
with that, my
it's
little
alright.
ponies, I am Starlight Ginger Pony, and I'm trying
Wait, we just started. It was only 30 minutes ago. What are you doing?
Hey, you were late.
Exactly.
I'm pretty
Wait,
sure he can get the
So,
podcast
the answer
going.
to this is keep up the good work, cartooners. Keep making cartoons that feminists can't completely bitch about.
Even though they will find a way to do so. I've
Yeah,
seen
they'll
Tumblr.
they'll
Oh.
keep bitching, but give them less things to bitch about because we're all sick and tired of hearing right feminist bitch.
Oh, can I say something?
What?
Please, stop making Ben 10. You messed it up already. Stop
Ben?
going forward.
You know what person
Unplug the show. It's gone so bad. It's gonna destroy the time.
I only really remember the
It's gonna
first
destroy
Ben 10
the
show.
Wait, I thought they stopped making.
I remember-
them. Wow.
No,
Yeah.
they're up into like omniverse monster thingies where basically two of them exist, and he has a new Omnitrix that looks like a watch, as in a regular watch.
Hasn't it always been a watch? I'm just saying, it's
No,
always
but-
been a
but-
No,
watch.
people always
It's like a
consume-
regular watch that you use in real world, like old
It's
90s
easy
model or
to sell to
something.
kids.
It's
You
always
know what's
been a
kinda
Easy to sell
weird?
to kids.
You know what's kind of weird? They went like this. The original Ben 10, he's young. Then he grew a little older, a bit older again. Then he returned to young again, younger than in the first season, the first very show.
How did he get younger?
How
He
did
didn't
he
have
get-
the
He
watch
looks
and-
younger. He looks a lot younger because they changed the style of the animation and in drawing himself. But basically, I just can't look at it anymore. I just go like.
I thought he's a teenager by now.
He is, but
He
he's still.
should be.
If I remember anything from
Wow.
Alien Force. But
I just don't like when.
You know what's?
Uh,
Yeah.
I don't like when creators keep pushing the show forward. I mean, you just look at the show and you go like, it should die now, but they just don't want
And then
it
you
to
have
die.
shows like Firefly who die too soon. Although, quite frankly, maybe that's for the best. Maybe they just, didn't have any good ideas, so best to leave it while it's still good than when it's crappy and limping on its last leg.
You know
Oh wait,
what?
Star. Wait, real quick, Star. You know what I
What?
just thought about?
But
Good idea.
yeah, that's a good idea. That was great. That
No.
was great.
What? Wait, what did you do?
No, you
Nothing. He was just like, I got an idea.
Yeah, you blanked out. So it's like, there's your idea.
Oh.
Nothing.
No, Fillmore, the one with the detective kids in school. They were safety patrol.
Oh, I've heard of that show, but I never watched that one.
it was okay.
Oh,
It had a
link
decent
you.
run.
No, it's amazing.
I
That
knew
show
Tara
is
Strong was in
freaking
it.
amazing.
Recess was a
Yeah,
good
it won
show.
awards.
Oh, yeah.
Recess was really good.
Anyways,
And yes, Tara Strong. I think
Anyways.
that's actually where she got the idea for Mod Pie. From
I am
Ingrid,
so-
the character she played.
I thought
Anyway.
Raven.
Poor Starlight. She just like, anyway.
All
mean, I was a
right,
sim-
everybody.
So, with that being said, keep up the good work of making cartoons that are both good for girls and males, and yes, females and females. Soon the male race will die off, and then we shall all die. Because feminists don't seem to realize we need males. Although we could always go, what was it? What was Wonder Woman's race again? They were like, it doesn't matter. The point is that keep making good shows. We all love good shows, and I hope to see you all next week for another exciting installment of
For
Fanchat.
the stream, signing out. It lagged.
Yep.
Thank you,
Well,
Silver's
why-
Wi-Fi.
Yep. We need good shows for both girls and
I thought you were-
females.
Alright, and I'm Starlight Pony shining out, and as always, don't forget to sparkle, my little ponies!